Hey, what's up? It's me, of course, Dwoggle Camp, doing some sniping, and it's slow at first, but I'm going to try to use it as kind of a teaching thing. I do want to point out some things that I definitely do wrong while sniping, and later on I actually want to point out a good thing that you can do, which I think a lot of people don't realize, even though they should. It's kind of an obvious thing, but anyway, just real quick. In my last video, I talked about how I was going to start posting games of like other genres, like RPGs and whatnot, and I just want to clarify what I meant by that. I know pretty much my entire subscriber base right now is people who have followed me playing Call of Duty and just shooting games in general. I'm not going to post less amount of those. I'm going to keep posting those like I have been, except for hopefully more often, because it's not going to take me 5 hours to render a video like it has been. Just every now and then I'll throw in 2 videos a day. One of them will be like an RPG or something, or just something different. So don't worry about that. If you were, I'm not going to post less of what you like. Just some extra things. Maybe if you enjoy that, or maybe grab a few more subscribers. Who knows? But pretty much the mistake I make a lot while sniping is just doing things like that, where I just stay in the scope the entire time. And unlike Call of Duty, you do keep the radar when you go into your scope, which is a kind of a nice thing, but at the same time it definitely limits your field of view. So tunnel vision definitely is an issue. And something I really make a mistake on is I focus on one area. Like right now I'm focusing on that cave and that cliffside, so if I look to the right I can see the other area where they'll spawn at. So there could be, like, right now there was obviously not, since they haven't shot me, but there could have been 6 people right out in the open, easy targets, or could have been people counter sniping me and I would not have seen it. So that's something you really need to be aware of, and something I did a horrible job at in this video. Right here I have scooted over. I don't think it was because I realized where I was. I think it was just to be a little bit less predictable. In case somebody saw me, I would have been in a slightly different area. Not exactly the best strategy, but it was something, I guess. I don't know. One thing though is that is a pretty good area to watch. There are people who go there all the time, but you can't focus on the area like I just did. Obviously I'm getting shot at, so I ran. But yeah, so the sniping right now is going to be a pretty slow game. This isn't a good game by any means, and I really don't like posting sniping videos because, as you can see, this is all I do. I sit in pretty much one spot. And yeah, let's watch me make the mistake again. I finally turned to the right and realized that, you know, there's people over there. And what do? I don't move to protect me from the left side. I just focus on that right side now. So now there's people at the cave who could be sniping me or shooting at me, and I just wouldn't know because I'm focusing on one area. It's definitely not good. That box gives me a little bit of cover, but let's face it, I'm an easy target for anyone in that cave, or like out just on the cave mouth, or you know, whatever. And again, just focusing on with that tunnel vision. Now I'm starting to learn, I think, so I'm trying to switch between the two. Really, that spot I'm looking at right now is a huge issue with the spawns in this game, though, is that literally is the 2 feet where they spawn. So I can just watch people. So I think that's kind of a problem. I do, and I was trying to exploit that problem. I am one of those guys who will exploit that problem in this game, and that guy shot me because I couldn't cover both areas. Oh, joyous mistakes that I make in this game. What's the smart thing to do after you just get shot in an area? Is the right answer run back? No. Granted, I was able to get the kill, but let's face it, running back to where you die isn't a good thing to do. And that guy proves it. He just kills me again. So don't make the mistakes that I do. Don't let yourself get, stuck with the whole tunnel vision. Don't focus on one area. Make sure you know who can see you, and don't be so stubborn about a spot. Yeah, I do like sniping from that building, but pretty much that I kept running to it after I died, and that's never a smart thing to do. If you keep dying in a spot, don't run back, and don't be stubborn like me. It just gets you killed. I think in the game I was using that velocity. Yeah, they'll kill me, but I'll get a couple kills before they kill me, so it'll work out. But that's not the mentality you should be using. You should be doing what you can to not die ever, obviously. And of course that mortar hit me. Here's the part I really wanted to stress that I actually think I did right, is when, say you're a sniper and you get spawned really close to the enemy, really just don't be afraid to pull out your pistol. I'm not saying you have to rush at them completely like I do, but the pistols in this game are actually pretty good. You can fire them quick, they're fairly strong. They are a pretty good weapon. Obviously try to be a little bit stealthy, sneak around, watch all your corners, but be a nuisance. It's actually the way I'm going to look at it. These people really weren't expecting me to be over there, and now they don't know where to look. They don't know to look towards maybe where the rest of my team is, or they're kind of paranoid about spawning here because they don't know if I'm there still. That guy finally takes me out, and I think that's the same guy who's been killing me. I don't really know. But it spawns me back here, and me being that predictable person as ever, runs right back to my sniping corner. And of course, I died from a mortar. Again, seriously. I know you people heard me complain, like out loud, in Wheezy's video. My mortars will never kill anyone, but mortars like lock on to me, I swear. It's horrible. It makes me cry. Yeah, and I go to those predictable spots, as you've been seeing, so I guess it makes sense. But it's still sad. And finally the game ends. So yeah, take note of those lessons. Don't do what I do. Make yourself a better player. And yeah, I will see you guys later.